Okay, well, regular piece of paper.
Right. One of the magazine sheets.
I was going
or
to
what?
say a magazine sheet. That will work. Hello, hello, hello. It is Mystery Monday.
And you're early.
We're early. Last week I was late.
It's Friday, wasn't it? No, you were late.
For something I was late. Hello, hello. Welcome to Mystery Monday. I'm Priscilla. This is
Morton. Well, it was Wednesday.
This
You
is
came in
Morton.
late for the watercolours, remember?
and
Oh, ice cream
hello,
cones.
hello.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for the ice cream. We are I'm super excited tonight. I don't know about Martin, but I am, because I'm going to show you some really fun crafts to do. And there's corn. It's corn.
Yeah.
Look, Lost Fabergé, 400% corn. Anywho, Morton's going to show you craft too. So, hi everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And we're gonna get started. We'll get started in 3 minutes, and then this, like all of our other Mystery Mondays, will be up for always, always, always on our YouTube channel. And hope everybody is having a fantastic day this Monday. I'm hoping Morton will give me a back rub as this thing's happening, because I am so sore. So sore. And
You're
Morton,
sore. I was out with a chainsaw all afternoon moving logs. Yeah? I don't know.
What did you do, babe? What all did you do?
Chopped down trees and moved logs. And carried all the wood round to the stairs.
He chopped down dead trees, right?
Yeah.
On alive trees. And I'm hoping that our camera's set up okay, that you can see. Hopefully you can see. And I have these setting on a couple, honey, look, they're setting on a couple of log slices.
4 p.m. in California.
Oh, it's early there. We're going to be having a midnight bread party tonight. Tell them what you got waiting for us.
Well, I've got the bread proofing for you to paint.
Martin,
What?
liven it up. He's got bread.
Little Blobby's
at
dancing
midnight.
away with the dough, trying to make it. It's in Banatons tonight, so that'll be interesting to see how they work.
I'm going to paint the bread that happens tonight. So midnight bread feast, we may or may not go live for it. Oh gosh, this stained glass project is going to take all day. I mean all year. I'm making 52 windows candy can. But we're also going to be doing the lights. I have different kinds of paint, metallic gilding wax that I'm painting in the lights that are going to be up here. Morton's putting up, so many projects. But tonight, hopefully, I didn't even look to see how many people were registered for tonight's live, but hopefully you looked and you saw what I told you to bring was, Martin, you're going to love this. Look at this. Scrapbook paper or regular paper. This has little leprechauns and little pots of gold on it. Look, you're inspired. You've inspired sourdough bread. Yay.
Well, that's
Awesome,
brilliant,
awesome.
Mason.
That is so good.
Hopefully
Okay.
you're trying different inclusions in it.
Yeah, put a lot of different stuff in there. So it's 7 p.m. here in Pennsylvania. You just register by clicking on our live event. We did a little TikTok about doing it. Morton registered, didn't you, honey?
There's 2 ways of doing it. There's one, if you go to Priscilla's bio, it'll show you all her videos, and it has the bit that says event tonight, and you click on that and you can register. Or if it pops up on your FYP page, it'll say at the bottom there's an event tonight, and you click on it.
Look what
Thanks,
Robin Lynn wrote. If your finger's not tapping, you must be napping. Let's go for 5K legs to start.
Hey, I
love it.
I like
Love
the
it.
cheese with the onion and the herbs bread.
Okay.
But I also like the fruity ones.
Okay, and we're gonna get started here. And Morton's gonna show us how to do something too. So we're gonna take a piece of paper, and this is necessity is the mother of invention. I make these little boxes out of Christmas cards, but I need bigger boxes. I believe in recycling. I have a ton of scrapbook paper laying around that I'm not scrapping
On your
with.
road to you.
They're not in my way. So, honey, you read the screen. And don't just reread questions, okay? If somebody has a question. So the first thing you do is you take a square piece of paper, right? It can be any kind of paper, just has to be square. And you got to find the center of the paper.
Thanks
and
for
you do
sharing, Esther.
Make a little X, and then take it this way and make a little X. Now, you have seen me make these little recycled boxes before. If you've been here in person, we've probably taught you how to make these little boxes.
You can use anything like this is.
You can use anything.
This is scrapbook paper, but you can use wallpaper or anything like that. Just cut squares off the wallpaper.
Can you see the X? X marks the spot. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna tilt you down just a little bit. Martin, I don't want to cut your head off. Okay,
Oh, thanks for the rose.
we're gonna fold in. Oh, this is great to show you on. See how that point points right to the center? We're gonna fold and then crease, and looky, this is like what I use for burnishing on. It works great for
If you've not got an
creasing.
old dowel, if you've not got a dowel or that, you can use an old like a felt marker or something like that.
That's a good idea, honey.
What do you call them? I felt tip pen where I was.
Marker.
Yeah.
I think just a marker.
You know, the kids marker felt tip pens, you
Yeah.
know, for colouring pens. You know.
So, we could stop right here. This would be a giant envelope, but we're gonna turn it into a box. Now, usually, right now, I would take and start folding this in, but I want these boxes to be for sending out from our studio for things in them. So I'm gonna make a little square box, and this is just cardboard. I love to recycle things, don't I, honey? Are you gonna grab a little box? So I'm gonna make little squares for in the middle of this. So these are 2 rectangles. To turn a rectangle into a square, you take, oh, I get scared. Martin's back behind the pipes rummaging. I get scared when that happens. So I put one piece over the other, and I cut my end off. Oh yeah, these will work too.
I don't know if they're big enough still.
Yep, they're not, set them over there out of the way, my love. That one too, because I like to use this.
thought you
I like to
need
use
bigger.
this kind of cardboard. No, this is perfect. So we're gonna save these little bits that we cut off, right? Now, because if I make this box up, it's gonna be kind of flimsy. But I'm gonna put this in here in the middle. I've never done this before, have I, honey?
You need that.
I have never done this before. No, I don't need that kind of cardboard. I believe, I was gonna practice this ahead of time, but I believe in like learning things together, and I think we learn best if we make a couple mistakes. So maybe I'm gonna make a couple mistakes, right?
When you
Maybe.
push down, well, I suppose it'll be double thick to the thing.
It'll
you
be
have the
double
lid
thick.
on.
So I'm gonna fold my corners up, right? I'm gonna fold my corners up. But Morton doesn't even know about the little surprise I'm going with.
Oh, somebody's going to San Diego.
Oh, and somebody shared with more than 10 of their
Oh,
friends.
that's brilliant, thank you.
So I'm trying to not scoot that cardboard out of the way. Trying to not scoot the cardboard out of the way. So now what I'm gonna do, because now comes my folding up part. I folded from every corner and opened it up again. So now I'm gonna come here and cut, and I have TikTok about how to make these. And this live will be up always on YouTube.
Hope your niece is okay.
Cut the other end open here. And now, see, we got a little house on each end. We're gonna take the little houses, open them up, and then we're gonna fold this in. Now, when we fold this in, and fold this down, we're gonna have ourselves a little box. but it's not sturdy yet. It's not sturdy yet. It's not sturdy enough for me to put in the mail to you. It's not sturdy. It's pretty sturdy, but it's not super sturdy. So I'm gonna open this back up. I'm gonna trim this off, this edge here, sticking up a little bit. Okay, so now this part I want to be the bottom of the box. I'm gonna use this shamrock paper. Eee. St. Patrick's Day.
It says 5,000 hearts. What does that mean?
I don't know, 5,000 hearts. They love it, maybe. Okay, so in here on the sides, I'm gonna take these little strips, and I'm gonna put on my sides. I'm gonna make sure that they fit in there. They fit in. I'm gonna cut 4 of these the same. 1, 2. Honey, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have Morton making these while we're watching TV. But I'll prep them up ahead of time. Okay, so we're gonna
I'll be using the guillotine.
He will use the guillotine, that's true. Okay, so we need 4 of these little side pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. This box, I want it to be as sturdy as an Amazon box, but I want it to be free, basically, with what we have left, or what we have here to use. So I'm putting these on for our side pieces. Right, can you see our side pieces? Okay, so now we have our little open houses. We're gonna tuck and fold, tuck and fold, tuck and fold. Honey, you wanna get the glue ready? That one I folded too high. It needs to be down a little bit lower to fit in. And this is
noodle stuff for dinner.
Yeah, dinner was yummy. I'm gonna fold this inside the cardboard. I'm learning here. I am learning here.
Thanks, Wendy.
Whoever gets this one might not be impressed, but I'm impressed. That part's too long. I don't know how that happened. But it was. Fold. Oh, they'll tuck in like that. I'm gonna.
That be doing the being taller.
What?
That piece should have been taller, maybe.
That's okay. Okay, so now that's a really sturdy little box. I love it. And we're gonna glue the insides. I'll get that, honey. Glue the insides here. Just by going like this. This is my weirdo glue. My glue has been used hard. No, it's coming out now. A little bit of glue there, a little bit of glue here. And I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue on the inside bits too.
And this is just
Put
your
it
white
here.
glue that you get at like Walmart or the Dollar Tree or something like that.
Just white glue. I'll do a TikTok tomorrow. When this is all dry, I will pack it up with stuff. I just sort of unfolded everything. Dang it. Let's do it again. One more time. I like when I'm doing these.
Other bit.
I like when I'm doing these and Martin is not looking at the camera at all. He's just watching. sort of like when I'm in the kitchen cooking. And Morton's just watching. That side's nice. This side's nice. This side's a bit wonky, but it's okay. It's still gonna be sturdy. So the idea for these, the idea of me making these is because I don't want to buy boxes to send things out from the studio. The boxes, honey, that I was looking at, they're all generic brown boxes like this. They're, look at Morton. They're so expensive. They're like 50 cents to several dollars, and you're just gonna throw them away. And these are gonna be super cute that you can use over. So when we send our glass out to you, you're gonna get a little handmade box.
How am I being
Look
a
at
brat?
better
That's
and
not very nice. What am I meant to be doing? Cartwheels in the background.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the lid to that. And this box, babe, is awkward. It's awkward shaped. It's not my best box, but that was the first one that I did. So now this one, we're gonna do the same thing again. Take this, find our middle here. You find your middle by putting, and this will work. I have made these boxes with poster board, gigantic ones, haven't I, honey?
Mm-hmm.
Any kind of paper, you just need to have a square. So I have so much scrapbook paper. I can't even begin to tell you. And I do scrapbook. I have scrapbook, but I haven't done any for years. Okay, we find our X. And I need boxes to send from our studio, so.
Hi, Madeline, and hi, Jamie.
This is what we're after here. Take it to the middle of the X and then crease. Make a nice little crease. The hedgehog cookies were so yummy.
Yep, they didn't last very long.
There's still cookies back there.
We scoffed all the shortbread ones last night.
Yeah,
Well, there was only 6 of them, but...
Okay, so we're gonna fold this up. Now this one, I'm gonna make this one just regular way. I'm just gonna put the piece of card on the top, but not on the sides. Okay, so this now, I have to fold this one with the edges, how is it? A bit bigger.
Well,
yeah.
no, the fold-up shorter.
The fold up shorter.
Shallows.
Shallow.
You need to make that square base.
Yeah.
Like, I would draw around that on a piece, like, if you had the piece of cardboard, I would draw around that. And that makes your base.
Okay, this is what I do. I'm gonna show you what I do. I fold up a side, and then I hold it up to this side, because it needs to be shorter than this side. And it is. Then you go to the next. Martin, don't whisper to me.
I would have cut a bit of cardboard and folded it.
I'm not cutting the bit of cardboard. Look, babe, the cardboard's gonna be smaller than that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should cut your new square of cardboard.
No. Money, I've made 999,000 of these. I've made at least 10,000, I would say, over the last 40 years, 35 years. No, 30, yeah, 30 years. I've been making these boxes for 30 years. Okay, so now you got your sides all folded up. You can take it now and put it over the top to make sure it's gonna fit. It's gonna fit, babe. Totally perfect. So now, from the end of here, what did I just throw at you? Sorry. You're just gonna cut these little bits open so we can open the house. Open the house. See, it makes a little house. Then turn it around. Open the house. Cut it. Cut the house. Cut the house. Open the house. Now, because we want it to be a sturdier box, we're going to take this card, put it inside. We don't have to do anything to it. It'll be glued on its own. We're gonna tuck these corners in. Gonna fold this over. Gloomy. Gloomy, gloomy,
You're not putting side
gloomy.
pieces on.
No side pieces. Did you not hear what I was saying, honey? Here, let me do that glue. I'll do the glue so you can
See,
see.
I'm getting a row for sitting here doing nothing and you take the glue bottle off.
A little bit, little goes a long way. Little bit of. Okay, there's your glue, honey. Okay, now tuck these edges in.
I have years
Fold
ago.
it over. Tuck these edges in. Fold it over. And you have a couple seconds. You don't have minutes. You have a couple seconds.
They were
to
asking
play
if
with
I made
this.
tablet. We did years ago.
Yeah, that's some sweet stuff. So I'm gonna press this down here, nice and firm. Oh my gosh, they are adorable. And then this lid fits on this box, and guess what? That's what we're gonna pack stuff in. It's sturdy. It's sturdy, honey. And when I put it in my padded envelope,
Yeah.
and it'll have tissue paper in there, that's gonna be great for shipping stuff out. So, now Morton, I'm gonna show you another kind too. This is a square kind. I wanna show you a rectangle. Would you hand me that ice cream box, please? Okay, so this one, by the way, these were delicious, weren't they, honey?
Yep.
From Aldi. So I'm gonna cut this off. I've never done this kind before. We're gonna do it together. Cut that off. Cut that off. And I'm going to go for a rectangle. So we're gonna take, this one should be a lot easier, actually. Are you watching me intently?
Yeah, I'll never say anything.
Morton,
You can't see it on the screen, can I?
Morton always, whenever I'm doing anything on a live, he doesn't look at the screen, he watches what I'm up to. Okay, we got one, and then looky here, we got these nice sides. These are great. You could tear that too. Nope, don't tear it. Cut it.
Oh, that's brilliant. And is that, what does that say, Action Heim or something? Was beyond impressed with the jumbo surprise box that came. That's brilliant.
Yay! Ashheim, you got a whole bunch of stained glass from me today, didn't you? The jumbo surprise box is loaded. It is jumbo.
That's brilliant. It got to you good.
We're packing up 4 of those jumbo surprise boxes for tomorrow. I'm excited. I have a lot of, oh, yay, you love it all. Hooray. Yay,
Yeah,
Morton,
brilliant.
wee. Thank you. Thanks for telling us, too. I love it when people tell us that their package arrived and they love what's inside. So, yay. I'm so happy. I'm going to find a different color paper here. Lucky. You love your cherry blossom and hearts. Thank you, Brandy. Oh, this paper is kind of like cardstock. Nice. Okay, let's take this color.
It's cardstock. You wouldn't really need to reinforce it.
I want to reinforce it. The jumbo
That's not that
surprise, January jumbo boxes are on the website. And they are, they're $99 in shipping. And there's so much stuff in there. It's a ridiculous amount of stuff in there. Okay, so
They've already got their stuff hung up. That's brilliant.
yay! Yay, yay, yay.
If it was at your place like it was today, we were really surprised. The sun came out, it was meant to be raining. I managed to get a day with a chainsaw.
Okay, so this is more like cardstock here. So what I'm gonna do with this is take this, let me think about this now. I didn't think this through, honey. This has to be littler, these are too big. So I'm gonna make 2 boxes. Fold this one in half. So I have a top and a bottom lid.
That's good. Cercerol says that they've got so much cardstock that they got at the church sale last
Oh,
year.
nice. So this, I want to take, gotta figure out how to do this because I was thinking it was going to be easy, but it's not.
What are you trying to do? What box is
I'm
that?
trying to make this oh, I know what I can do. This is what I can do. I'll fold to the middle. Wait. I'm going to fold it this way first. And get this guesstimated to the middle.
You can use the pen again.
No, I think this will work. I think this will work. I'm going to take it to the middle. It can only not work. And Morton's going to show us, honey, tell him about the box you're going to make.
I got shown it with a guy that I did my apprenticeship with, Peter Marr, his name was. And it's a box that we used to put printer's ink in. And you would mix the ink on the stone and put it into the box and then scoop it out into the duct on the printing press.
Yes.
But it's sort of kind of versatile box because what you could do is you put it onto the scale and you would weigh the inks out into it, then it unfolds, scrape them out onto the table, mix your inks up, and then you could make the box back up, put the ink back into it, and it worked it quite well.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That one's a bit bigger. There.
Well, nighty night Dolce Vita, it's 12:30 in the UK.
Oh. Okay, so these are the sides for this box. This box is going to be gorgeous. And now to make the folded in bits. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can count up on those marks. 1, 2, 3. Wait, where's 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Measure with a ruler. Measure with a ruler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I went too crazy on that one. Okay, so here I'm gonna go, I think we're gonna go 3 and 3. 3 fold and then 3 fold. We'll fold this one in. And we'll fold this one in. I will get really good at making these. I know I will, with practice. But that's gonna look really cute. And it's so sturdy already. I don't need sides in this one. It's super sturdy. And this one, when I glue it, I'm gonna put a clothespin here to hold there.
That's what Liam told me, I can't remember where we are now.
I know, I did too. 1, 2, 3. Just cut the same length down so you can fold up your papers. Keep it nice and straight. And if it doesn't stay absolutely straight, that's okay. Nobody's gonna care. Fold that flap, fold that flap. And again, honey, this is gonna, I love keeping our prices low for the stuff that we ship from the studio. And I just don't want to buy boxes that people are just going to throw away. Like when these come to you, that's a nice size, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
you might actually be tempted to keep it and then do cool stuff with it. I'm gonna glue this and then I'm gonna pinch it with clothespins, which I don't have. Honey, grab your magazine thingy to show them your paper. This last one, I'm gonna do the last one super fast, if I can remember right. Fold it about to the half. And I'm just eyeballing here, I'm not measuring. Measuring would be far more effective, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Use something like this to crease. Oh, you kept yours, yay! Those, I love those little boxes to store things in. They're perfect. I'm just making these guys meet in the middle. And I think what I'm gonna do here is, because this side's gonna tell you about the nutrition facts of those, I'm gonna turn it up so if anything shows, it'll just be that cardboard. Okay, and now we're gonna go fold our sides. They have to be not as high as our other box. This can be the lid.
Oh, I know what these are the ones that was making the playing cards, wasn't it?
Kind of. I will also sometimes use the handle of scissors to push this down too. Oh, stained glass is stunning, thank you. So now on here, I'm gonna cut down. I'm gonna cut down on that side. I'm gonna cut down on that side.
Hi there, Madeline.
And then I'm gonna do my little folds.
You're just catching Priscilla making boxes.
Fold one. Fold two. Flip it up. Where this end folds here, fold your flap down there to match the end. Fold up, fold in, and then do the same again from the other end. And I'm eyeballing, I didn't measure. You should measure till you get the feel of these. It'll work. I feel confident it will work. 1, 2, fold the end down. That guy's thicker. Worried about him. He's a little bit thicker. Let's see if this box fits on this box. And it does. So honey, buying this box on eBay to send to you would cost $3 at least, if you could even find a box this cute. This is adorable and it's so sturdy. It's super sturdy. Feel it, honey. Mm-hmm. So there's a square, rectangle, and then we have these cool mailers to mail them in, but to keep them waterproof. These are great to use them in your home. I use these all the time. Yeah, make them put in birthday gifts, whatever. And if you're like me, you probably have so much scrapbook paper that you don't know what to do with. But now, without any further ado, Martin's going to teach us something wonderful.
The ink, when I first started printing, I used to run a Heidelberg platen, Heidelberg cylinder, and a flexo one, a lithographic one, I can't remember. We used to mix the
So you
inks up.
fold it
They
in
were like
half?
treacle, and it's like an A4 sheet, no A4, what's it called here?
Letter size.
Letter size sheet of paper. Anything that's rectangular, it needs to be a rectangle. You can make them different size. It won't work if it's a square. So you fold the sheet in
Rectangle.
half, then you fold it in half
Oh,
again.
I wanted to do this with you. Would you give me a piece of paper too, please? I have never made one of these. Okay, so I fold it in half
So you end up with it looking like that.
and then fold it in half again.
And you take
Wait, slow down. Fold
the
it in
one
half
ear.
again. Okay, wait, this ear?
Yeah.
Okay,
Fold the ear into the middle.
ear into the middle.
It's like making a paper aeroplane almost.
Wait, give me a second, honey. Ear into the middle, okay.
Fold that back, turn it over,
Turn it over.
and do the same at that.
Make
Oh.
another ear.
Why is it when you're trying to show people something it goes awry? Right, so I actually folded the flat back and then you do
Make
the same
another ear.
to there, yep. I was the same
Mine
when you're
looks
trying to
different
show.
than yours.
No, that's what it's supposed to look.
Okay,
Just turn it, fold the flaps so that it's like that.
like that.
Yep. And then you'll end up with it looking like that.
Whee!
It's like it's,
Oh,
some
mine's
people make
different.
paper aeroplanes. No. What have you done? Oh, that's what you've done. Right.
Mine is different.
Then you
Okay.
take one of the ears
One of
and
the
you
ears.
fold
Wait,
it to
wait,
the
wait.
fold it to the centre.
Ear to the middle. Ear to the center. Yeah,
Ear
other
to the
ear
middle.
to the center. Slow down, my love.
And then you
Don't go
flip
so
it.
fast.
You get it like that, and you flip it over.
2 ears to the middle.
Do the same.
Flip it over. Ear to the middle. Ear to the middle.
And then you take it like
Oh, it
that,
looks like a little house now.
and you
Wait.
fold these flaps down.
The ear flap.
Yeah, the ear flap. You fold
Wait,
it
let me see how far down.
as
Just
far
up.
as to where it stops at the paper.
Okay,
Fold that down,
okay.
and then do the same on the other side. And you've got it looking like that. And you open it up, and you just pop it open, and you've got your little box.
Oh,
And this was the beauty of it when we were mixing the paste inks. You would measure your inks on the scale
Oh my
into the
goodness.
box. And then what you can do is you just take the ears and you open the ears up, and voila, it's flat. You scraped it with the ink knife off onto the table.
so you use this to transfer ink?
Other guys, they said that in the paper industry, they would make them out of a sheet of newspaper and wear them as hats to
Here,
stop them
wait,
getting ink on their
put it
paper.
on your head. Put mine on your head.
Oh,
Come on.
that's kind of weird, isn't it?
It's kind of weird.
And then if you get two of them,
Oh, you're going more.
yeah, I think
More.
I do.
Oh.
Because they made it the same size sheet. So if you sellotape,
2 of them.
you can
I
actually,
can't believe I made one. He tried to show me before, and I just like, what are you gonna do?
this one's going flimsy. If that's taped down, you can actually tape them and sort of force them into each other as
You're forcing them into each other.
a box and a lid.
They remind me of those paper lanterns that you set off to float in the summer.
These are kind of flimsy with them being out of paper.
Yeah, honey, thank you. Babe, we won't be sending you any of these
And why not?
because they are flimsy, babe.
But the halfway through it, that's how you make a paper aeroplane. You stick the tail in it.
Wait, get another piece for paper airplanes.
No, I've got this one here.
Okay, I'm gonna make a paper airplane. Phil, we could have a contest to see who flies it further. See, that's not how I make a paper airplane, babe. That is definitely not how I make a paper airplane. What kind of paper airplanes do you make in Scotland?
I need a tail.
He's looking for a tail.
It's not long.
Honey, that's too heavy. Get another piece of magazine paper. Yeah, Star Wars X-Wing, somebody thought it looked like. There's scissors if you need to cut it. Martin, do you feel like a little boy again now?
Oh. I used to be able to make the sailors' hats, but I forgot how to do that.
Oh, I remember those. We make little boats.
Yeah, and that silly one that you fold, that the girls use all the time.
The little,
The thing you open with the tells you things.
Who will marry me?
Right,
Is it
so
Martin?
here's the tail. You stick it inside there like that.
I have never
And
seen a
then
paper
you
airplane
take that
like
one,
this
you
before.
take the bit, this bit here, you fold it like that,
I've never seen
and then you
this.
fold it like that.
Have you ever seen a paper airplane that looks like this?
This is all folded wrong. You fold it like that, and then if this wasn't so bad, right, and then you take.
I have never seen this sort of thing before. Those scissors are hideous.
Yeah, that bit there.
Tucks in there.
Tucks in there.
Morton, I did not think on Mystery Monday we would be making paper airplanes. But here we are. Can you get it? If this flies,
Of course that flies.
I'm gonna be shocked. And you wait, because I have to turn this around for when you fly it. We have to capture you flying this morning. Hold on, wait. I want you to see. We gotta see if this flies,
I
babe.
can't remember what you do for the tail. The bit you tear up and you can fold it up for the tail.
Let's fly it. Turn around and fly by the organ. Stand up to give it a throw.
It's on.
It's on. Stand up, my love. Oh, you made it over to the rocking chair. Wait, leave it. I'm gonna make one. Let's have a little contest. Let's see. I'll show you how we made paper airplanes, babe. You did a good job. I can't believe it flew, Martin. So this is how we made a paper airplane. Can I have another sheet, a new sheet? Okay. I did this classic. I folded in half. Oops. Folded in half. Are you making one like mine now? Is this how you did it?
You do it with 2 of these.
I have never seen an airplane like yours before.
My mum actually showed us how to do that.
Wow, that is so cool, honey. I love it. I always folded it down 3 times on each side. Did you?
No.
How many times do you fold? 3 times. Oh, paper airplane contest. I love that. I like to make them with like super sharp, crisp. Martin is super kind. He doesn't just have a kind face. He's a super kind person.
Ta-da.
Oh,
Concord.
you got a little tail. Wait, let's have a little contest. Let's have a little contest here. You're gonna throw yours, and then you're gonna throw mine too, babe. Okay.
The air one's going to spin.
I always did little tears in the back, little flappy flaps, one on each side.
And if you do it that way, it should spin. One up, one down.
Oh,
Yours will go straight up in the air. Or
yeah.
at least it should.
Hold them down here, honey. Hold them down. I should throw mine. He would be super fair. Martin, you made a Concorde. Cheers, honey.
They're saying you should throw it because I'll not throw it as far.
That's what I just said. I'm gonna set you up here.
Jen's flew most of the length of an airplane. What about you in one of the competitions?
Yeah, she came in like 5th place or
right.
something. How cool is
We
that?
watched a film about that,
Honey,
remember?
stand up over there.
Oh, where?
And let me make sure you're on the,
What am I doing?
go over like there. Just stop there. Okay, you can still see Morton. We're gonna throw there and then I will show you how far they go. Oh my goodness, I'm caught up in all this stuff. Okay. All right, so you and I are going to throw them. Put your foot on the start of this.
Where are you throwing
Don't
it?
go cheating. I think we ought to just throw it at the bar.
You should aim for the door.
Aim for the door? Okay, then I need to come this way. So we're at an angle. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Told you yours would go straight up in the air. Mine went further.
Martin, I used my bad arm to throw.
Yeah, that's just because you put the tile, the air ones all the way up.
I used my bad
So
arm.
they're pointing straight up. And now it'll go down to the floor because you pointed it down that way.
I don't even know. I seriously can't throw with my right arm. My shoulder. Okay. That was just a warm up. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! Oh, mine gracefully soared. But
Mine
yours
gracefully went further.
yours beat me. Martin's beat me. Twice. He's beat me twice. So,
that's what you get for trying to cheat.
If you're watching this, ow, oh my gosh, my leg. If you're watching this on a replay.
They went about 20 feet.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't it that far?
If you're watching on a replay on YouTube, we believe in having fun. Fun is the answer to everything, isn't it, honey? Did you have fun tonight?
Yep.
Martin, my leg is so bad. My leg is so bad, my shoulder is out. He's gonna go again. Oh, that's a little trick one. The replay is gonna be on. The replay will be on our YouTube. Martin, get over here, you. Honey, feel my leg.
What there?
Feel it. It's super hot. No, down my bruise. That was my...
Yeah.
Isn't it horrible? My bruise is really hot on my leg. It's sore. He is not done playing yet. Martin, I love it when you play. It's the best. Martin's best when he gets playful. Oh, a penny. Yes. I remember that.
Or a paper clip.
A paper clip. And I can remember taping them. Yep. Could get cellulitis. Oh my gosh. Does that happen from a bruise? Oh, I hope it's
What's
not that. It's a bad thing. That's what Karen was in the hospital for, honey.
What?
Cellulitis.
All right.
I got a really bad bruise. Get some ice and heat on your leg. Rotate it. Oh, Jelly Bean, thank you.
She tripped over her own shadow last week.
Actually, I just almost tripped on the way walking over there. Keep an eye out if it is hot. It's hot right now. It is hot right now, but it's bruised. It's really badly bruised. It feels
How
terrible.
do you like the light?
How do you like the live? I love the live. Go get her
I shall
some
know
ice,
that
please.
it's like, she'll not put it on, maybe when we go to watch some
The shadow
TV.
say ouch, yes. The shadow cried like a big old baby, didn't she? I was crying, a bump. Yeah, it could be. I've been sitting a lot today. I'm gonna go put it up, put ice on it. Yeah. It's hot. How do they check it? What do they do? I'm a big baby and I don't like to go to the doctor. Oh, I tripped, Patty. I tripped walking up the steps to the stage. My slipper came off and I just tripped. I hurt my arm too. It's my arm.
Yeah, there's
bruised.
two steps up onto the stage, and she misjudged going up onto one of the steps and fell down.
Jelly bean, I think I will. Rainy Martin is so much fun.
Double tap the screen, junkety junk. If you
I
double
wanna
tap
like
the
you
screen,
live.
you'll see little hearts
just
going
tap
up.
on the screen. Tippity tappity tap tap tap. Hi, Candy Can.
I retired as a flour miller. I worked for ADM Milling Company and manufactured all kinds of flour from making pretzels with to like breads and like noodles and things like that.
User, thank you. User, I will go to the doctor tomorrow if it's not feeling any better. I think it's been a week tomorrow.
I served my apprenticeship in Scotland and did 20 years as a printer. I was a flexographic printer in Scotland, moved over here, and till I waited on my green card I wasn't allowed to work, and then I did 2 or 3 temp
It's not
jobs
red.
while I was, and then got employed by ADM Milling and got promoted from assistant to shift miller, which is
Mercy.
supervisor.
My I think it's just super sore because like I fell so hard.
Love, I suppose. As we came over here, Priscilla's mum actually had a massive stroke, and
We didn't expect to move to
we came over
America.
to see how she was, and we were lucky. We were at a stage that we'd closed the business we had in Scotland, and we were able to like start here to move when we found how serious it actually was.
Thank you. He is the bread man. I think it's just a deep bruise. I think it is just a deep bruise. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had to go into surgery a couple of times for my leg. I badly bruised it at my work, and it formed an abscess. And I had to go in and get surgery for that.
Yes.
And
Martin
recently,
was like,
my finger that got damaged at the mill, it formed an abscess, which
hey,
wasn't
user.
good.
And the skin didn't break. My skin didn't break. So yeah. And thank you for caring, everybody. Thank you for caring about us.
Yeah, the worst one about it when I had that one was that 5 weeks intravenous antibiotics.
Oh, that was so bad.
They didn't know what it was, so they gave me like ancient old antibiotics.
Honey, how old were we when we met? 21 years ago.
Yeah, I was 34,
20
wasn't I?
Wait, 22 years ago.
Yeah, I think I was 34.
And I'm almost 60. I'm 60 in May, so 22 years ago. You do that math. I was 38. We were but babies. Soaking Epsom salts. We don't have a bathtub here. We're gonna get, one of these days, we're gonna get an outdoor tub. That wouldn't do me any good right now.
One of the craziest ones with the antibiotics was the doctors were telling me that they gave me this stuff that was like, found it somewhere like the Amazon jungle in plants. And it was so old, they were giving me it because the modern infections are learning to beat all the modern antibiotics. So by giving me something that was like really old, they didn't know how to fight it, so I had a better chance of beating the infection than a modern antibiotic.
Morton didn't realize this, but before he went into surgery, they had given him the calm down drug, right? And the doctor's in talking to Morton. Morton's not really feeling a whole lot of pain, but he says to Morton, if the infection has spread down your leg, we're gonna have to take your leg off. And Morton's like, okay. I'm sitting there like, what? And he came out of surgery. You were in there for about an hour and 10 minutes. And he came back out and actually a nurse came in and said I could go into the recovery room. And I go like running in, like looking to make sure that they didn't have to take part of his leg off. It was bad though. And Morton you were out of it, weren't you, honey? Poor baby.
Yeah, you should never lose hope.
Oh. Hey, don't lose hope. I had practice husbands. I had lots of frog kissing. All that. Morton had a practice wife, get wolf flannel castor oil. Do we have castor oil?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do. Thank you, Renee. Yeah, don't ever give up hope. Life is too short.
Yeah, we'll have to maybe try that.
Hi,
You
Barker.
should be able to get it out there.
This was our mystery workshop tonight, making boxes. And how many letters have we gotten? The self-addressed stamped envelopes. I think we've only gotten 3 self-addressed stamped envelopes for art from me. That's a little piece. You're not gonna get art that one.
Post office today.
Yeah, we still have to go get the mail. Honey, you're stepping so hard. Oh, and we also made paper airplanes.
What
This
happened to
was
your
Morton's.
box?
This was mine. My box.
The one you made that was like mine.
Oh.
That we made the paper airplane out of.
I unfolded it. You lifted after a motorcycle. Ooh. Yeah, Laura is so right. You can totally be happy alone. Absolutely. I know so many single happy people. Hey, Katie. We're good. So good. I'm Priscilla, and this is Martin. Martin is part hedgehog, part unicorn, and purely perfect for you. And honey, I was thinking something today. Oh my gosh, I wanted to tell you guys. I can't remember what it was. Oh my goodness, Martin's making another box.
Your one. Hold it back up again.
Oh, that was what he used to mix printing printing ink in. What was it that I wanted to share? Totally forgot.
I don't know.
Oh well. Thank you. Oh, you're a sculptor. What do you sculpt? I didn't do the drawing for the leather bag, Mossy. I just need to do that. I said 100,000 views on that. We have a lot of TikToks that get over 100,000 views.
She rehashed the leftovers
happen
for
on
last night.
They were good though.
Yeah, they were.
I turned last night's leftovers into kind of like a Asian Italian fusion dish because I put orzo pasta in
Talking
it.
about hedgehogs, do you want them?
You sculpt babies and children. Go get a hedgehog then. That's cool. What do you sculpt out of? I might get 100 views. Sometimes you go to bed with a shareable snack plate. I love it. Sometimes I have no idea what happens in the world of TikTok. We'll make a silly little TikTok, something bizarre, and it'll get, crazy amounts of views. And then something that, like, that Italian leather purse is pretty flippin' cool. And you're really bashful. Hey, thank you.
I didn't know the mice could get into that bread, people.
Yes, Martin. But he's covered in polymer. Oh, that's cool.
Ta-da!
That's the hedgehog cookies. Thank you, honey. Come closer as well. You're so far away from me. Why do you get so far away from me? But Morton's just the best. He's the best. This is Morton right here. Honey, I'm not going to bite your head off, but I will bite your tail. These are good.
Yeah, they're
I have
delicious.
painted. Oh, no, these cookies aren't getting painted. I'm painting. We're having a midnight bread party here tonight. And I'm going to be painting bread. And they are so good. I'm not going to paint these. I'm painting bread. I'm going to paint something cool on the bread. How many loaves will I have to paint on?
4.
4 loaves. Oh, I'm going to do the 4 seasons on them. I'll do birch trees on one with a cardinal. I'll do colored fall leaves. I'll do cherry blossom spring leaves. And I'll do a big summery tree. Yeah, I'll do the 4 seasons in bread tonight. We can go live for it, as long as you don't get into your robe. When Martin changes into his robe, all bets are off. Right? He does not want me ticky-tocking with his robe. But you're decent in it, honey. But I think what I'm going to do now...
I made these ones were like more complicated to make because they had eggs and you had to cream the butter and everything. I made actual shortbread ones, and all they were was flour, butter, salt and sugar. And I didn't have a stand mixer. It says to pulse it till it was like breadcrumbs. I just did it the old-fashioned way and made them into breadcrumbs, just, doing that with your fingers. And then made the dough up. And they were so easy to make, and they came out absolutely delicious.
Those sunflowers, they came in one of our Michael's mystery boxes. Yeah.
And posted the recipe online.
Yeah.
No, online, on TikTok. There's the
On
video.
TikTok.
But they only took the length of time they were in the oven in 10 minutes to make the actual cookies.
Mimi, yay. Yeah, we can go in and show you the tiki house. But I think what we're going to do then is I'm going to put my leg up.
Well, you're doing it at midnight.
Morton did not get it. When will the bread be ready?
I don't know, it's difficult to say because the starter had been in the fridge about 3 weeks and it took longer for it to get ready. She's in Florida at the moment. It's actually our son's dog. She's a
Our
chow chow.
granddog.
She's coming back at the weekend.
He's from Scotland.
No, I'm from Scotland. Because what happened was we thought it would be about maybe 9, 10 o'clock, but my starter it had been in the fridge, and I've got 3 different starters and I'm trying to rotate them, and it had been in the fridge about 3 weeks, and with the weather being a bit cooler, for it to fully hydrate and aerate, it took about 5-6 hours, so it wasn't ready till like 3:30 to make the dough with. And then the dough, the sourdough that I make, it's one that you don't work. It takes around 8 hours for it to proof if the weather's reasonable and warm. So it's in the stove room just now, and a hedgehog. So it meant
Thank you, Rainbow Bright.
I lost like 2-3 hours because it took a lot longer for the starter to become alive again.
When we have friends come over, Morton asks them if they want a starter. Yeah, sourdough.
Yeah, I've got 3. One's called Bob the Blob. One's called Little Blobby. I grew that one with my granddaughter. And then I've got TikTok that I grew middle of last year when people had been asking how to do it. So I made it was like 6 or 7 videos showing it from day one, growing the starter through to when I did a first bake on it.
Hey, honey.
What?
Let's walk through into the tiki room.
Did you shut up your glue?
I closed the glue, yeah. We're going to take you to the tiki room. So you see that little tiki house? And, honey, will you turn that thing off, that outlet off, please? We'll take you to the tiki room. But I have to get my leg up and rested. Babe, your phone's sitting here. You're gonna lose your phone. If you lay something down here and you don't remember where it was, you will lose it.
You walk to the fire room, you can see the
Oh, I don't want to go up there. I don't want to trip. Nope, too much stuff for me to trip over. No, it's not, honey. It's a big old mess. Morton's stove room is so crowded. I have to do stuff in my tiki room. Oh, the tiki room. I have a little remote to get our lights on. I think it's number 8. It keeps them on solid. Yeah, I fell last week. I can show you my leg now. Look at, oh, it's so horrible. It's so swollen. It's so sore. So this is the tiki house. In the tiki room. In the church. Behind the pipes. And the tiki house was pretty plain when we got it. It was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Absolutely gorgeous. But I have so many things I want to do here. Morton, we had those, which are actual tiki whatnots, that I'm going to paint them to look like little tiki whatever guys. They're going to be part of this little array. These are all little things that I made out of clay for them. There's the sharing platter with bread on it. The little table with all the... There's a pretzel. That pretzel is so tiny. Teeny tiny. A surfboard, because you need a surfboard in a tiki room. People who watch this Mystery Monday replay on YouTube, they're going to be surprised. This sign needs to go up here, I think. Our granddaughter made that. How beautiful is that out of clay? That's gorgeous. I have some minis here that Candy Can sent us that I need to put these up, but I want to put them up in a way like they would have really been mounted up in there. And then I'm going to make some little things for on them, because like, look how cute this looks. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. Martin, isn't that beautiful? Mm-hmm. So Candy Can had sent us some little minis. Looky here, the little plates and stuff. I got pretty good grades in school. And I did okay in school. I can remember only one time ever really impressing a teacher, and that wasn't with anything that I did. It was, oh no, my phone. That was, we had been to Newfoundland and came back. Come over here, honey. Pull that thing out of the way and bring the chair. We came back from Newfoundland. What other table? No, bring that other chair over here. Yeah, put on some tiki music, babe. But wait, we can't, because if I put on tiki music, it can't go up on YouTube. Because it's like, your video has been flagged for music. But yeah, I would...
What you do is go out and back in again.
Yeah, I could go out and back in again. But, come back here, my love. I had a teacher in 6th grade who he did love the insect collection that I made. This sounds barbaric, but this is how you did it then. Can I put my leg up on your lap?
If you want.
Just don't touch it. Is it gonna be hurting? Oh, it's so sore. That was close. Don't touch my leg. Are you okay? What's in your pocket?
My keys.
That hurts.
Cabinet's probably open now.
Oh no. But I had an insect collection that I made. That this was incredible. It was the 6th grade insect collection. Yes, the classic. Babe, those keys hurt. My dad got a 4x8 sheet of this thick foam. My mom covered it with like this black fake velvet material. And the star of this, my little brother, he did everything. He collected these insects for me. I had a Luna moth. Oh, babe,
Whoa.
your foot just kicked my leg.
Did it?
Yes. And it was great. And he wanted to keep it. My teacher wanted to keep that collection, and he did. And then the same teacher, he wanted to keep a rib of a whale that I brought back from Newfoundland and an old lobster trap that I brought back from
Thanks
Newfoundland.
for the roses.
He called my parents and asked if he could keep them rather than asking me to ask my parents. My parents said yes. And I was like, oh, honey, I wanted to decorate my room like sea shanty. And I'm like, I got a rib of a whale. I have a lobster trap. And yeah, it stayed in the 6th grade. I often wondered what happened to them. But yeah, in high school, I wanted to be a cartoonist. I did cartoons for the school newspaper. But I don't think I ever really impressed any art teachers in school. I was, yeah, it was a different time, wasn't it then? He was a science teacher. It was like the best science stuff he had in the classroom. And I gotta tell you, I would be very proud, like sitting there like, that's my rib of a whale that I found on a beach.
She's already done a children's book.
I do have a children's book. It's called Alexander's Twiddlebug, and it is on Amazon. And I wrote it for my grandson, illustrated it. I want to rework
That's
it.
for general sale on Amazon, is it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I thought it was for like, friends and family.
No, anybody can.
So what's the link? Is it on the page? On the website?
It might be on my website, maybe. I don't know. Alexander's Twiddlebug. Honey, there's a copy of it up at my side of the bed up there. The TV bed. Yeah, a mermaid in stained glass. That was the first thing I ever did in stained glass. We'll send Mort to grab her when he comes back with Twiddlebug. But my grandson Alexander, who's 15 now, and is like a head taller than Morton and I. And it's on the bookshelf by my crocheting. But I was in England. I was in England for way too long. I was so homesick for Morton. I was really homesick for my Alexander because he was just little. He was just one. And my daughter sent me this photo, and I love it. It's my favorite photo of him and Morton. Morton's holding baby Alexander. They're both smiling at each other. Alexander had just walked across the living room floor to Morton. Remember that, honey? When Alexander walked across the living room floor for the first time to you?
Right.
Do you remember that picture? And so Sarah sent me this picture, and I'm like, oh. And I was at the airport waiting on somebody to arrive, and I just wrote this book just wrote itself. And I'm going to set you up here. Do you want to hear it? It's a short little book. It's a nice little bedtime book. Do you want to grab her?
Grab.
You know where that mermaid is.
Yeah, I always figured in case
It's a short little book. Alexander's Twiddlebug. And I wrote, for Alexander, my big man and best little grandson I could ever hope for. Written for you while I was in England the summer that you were learning how to walk. Yours for always, Grandma. And there is Morton and Alexander. He's 15. He's wonderful. Alexander's Twiddlebug. I want to re-illustrate this, and I want to release it as like a little chunky book. You'll see why in a minute. Like, this is like a big book. Oh, he's not going to grab the mermaid. She's fixed.
Yeah,
I'll show you her. Okay. All right. I'll just read to you. Alexander took a walk in bare feet without his socks. Something tickled all his toes. This is how our story goes. Looking down at the grassy rug, he spied a little twiddlebug. It had green wings and big blue eyes that looked up at him with surprise. Purple spots from tip to tail and a body like a snail. Alexander had no clue on what a barefoot boy should do. Encountering such a strange little beastie, he bit a roll that was quite easy. The twiddlebug sniffed the yummy treat. It flew up fast so it could eat. The two ate on, eye to eye, smiling, chewing, not caring why. A boy and a critter could get along. Alexander whistled a happy song. Twiddlebug joined him with his tune on this sunny day in June. Two mommies called and both boys ran, one in the air, one on the land. They hurried home and hugged their mother and told her all about the other. Mommies smiled and listened on, humming a happy mommy song. They kissed their sons and turned away. You've had a quite exciting day. Alexander smiled and stood on the rug and painted a picture of Twiddlebug. And somewhere in the twilight garden, a bit of charcoal that had hardened proved a useful drawing tool. Sitting on a wooden spool, Twiddlebug drew his sharing friend and dreamed of when they'd play again. Closing their eyes as the stars came out, they both had lots to think about, discovering worlds right under their noses, in a garden full of roses. Two boys quiet, say goodnight. Twiddlebug turns out the light. Alexander wiggles his bare toes. This is how our story goes. That's it. The end. And this was my personal copy. So I put this little picture on here of Alexander took a walk. And that was our little man walking.
And
I also put photos in here of this. I did one of these for Alexander and one for us. But I have them without the personalizations.
there was a sad message in there. Somebody's lost a member of the family.
Oh no, I'm
and they
sorry to
needed
hear
it,
that.
of their, to help their inner child.
We have two fully grown, amazing children, and we have 3 wonderful grandchildren. You're welcome, Brandy. I have one called Maggie the Magic Mermaid for my Maggie that I just have to finish. I have
You've
some
also
of the
got that
illustrations.
book, Little Changes, as well.
I have a book that I wrote about our bicycle ride that we did up the east coast of America in 2007. It's called Little Changes. If you just Google me, you're going to see a whole bunch of stuff. And it's really wild. Honey, I don't know if I told you this, because everybody Googles their own name. Like, I Googled my own name. I'm the only one in the whole world. Did you know that?
What?
Because I got a weird first name and a weird last name. But there are others with your first name and last name.
There's not another Morton Holliston.
James,
Aye, James, but no Morton.
but that's your middle name,
That's
babe.
not the point.
It's Hooliston. Yeah. And you can find us on social media, get friends with us all over the place. We're both addicted to TikTok. Here, I'll put my last name up here. It's Houliston. And it's super fun. I want a Grammy. Actually, somebody just had it in their memories. They put on Facebook and tagged me in it this picture, and it's like, my friend's on the front page of the paper. It was for songwriting.
The album that the song was on actually won the Grammy.
Yeah.
It was a joint Grammy winner, wasn't it?
Ow, ow, ow.
Rhonda Vincent and The Rage was the name of the band.
Morton. Oh, look at JMH. That's cool.
Yeah, that's my initials.
That's very
too.
cool, Rachel. I do my printing, Cindy, is Kindle. Well, Amazon has a lot of really great print on demand books. So, yeah. I could have gone to the Grammys. I did not go to the Grammys. I should have gone to the Grammys. It was in New York that year. This was the CD that it first came out on.
The song's called Run, Mississippi.
This is a great CD. That's not the CD that won the Grammy.
That
The one
CD's unbelievable. It's got Clint Eastwood on it, Jimmy Buffett,
Brad Paisley, Sheryl Crow,
Yeah, read the list
That's
of people
amazing.
that's on it. It's like
Vince Gill. Oh my gosh, Vince Gill sings this song called "I Know You by Heart." Oh, how about that song? It's so good.
But yeah, the Clint Eastwood narrates
It's for
it
songwriting.
as Mark Twain.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Hey, you know why I didn't, for reals? Why I didn't go? We were here, and I was so overwhelmed with so many things that I had to do. And the name of the CD that won is Rhonda Vincent and the Rage. And it's called...
That CD they're asking
Oh,
about.
this CD is Mark Twain Words and Music.
It's on the two of them.
This came out 2011. Rhonda did it on here too. And Rhonda closes all of her shows with the song. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And she's
But
amazing.
that one there, that's got an amazing
This one is a great
cast
CD.
of singers.
Yeah, Vince Gill is so good. Oh, my mind got blown once with a small conversation. I'm not gonna do these things though. I'm gonna stop. There's there's a term called humble bragging. I don't want to do humble bragging. Honey, have you ever heard that term?
No.
Humble bragging?
Found it on Spotify. Can't wait to
Yeah.
check it out.
It's all over. I learned, have you ever heard of the terms humble bragging? Where somebody's like, they tell you something and it's just to brag about something. I don't want to do that. Yeah. And I do need to go and put my leg up. It's super sore. Run, Mississippi.
Run, Mississippi.
Yeah.
Priscilla wrote the words and Carol Jackson did the music.
I have one somewhere that has tons of signatures from everybody on here. Yeah.
You did the words and the tune, wasn't it? And Carol Jackson put the music to
Yeah.
it. So that's why it's
Yeah.
joint credited.
I don't like to brag. I don't like people that brag. And I don't want to do humble bragging. Morton does enough bragging on me for me to be,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one that's
I need-
amazing about her song is the guy that she did it with, he actually played with, what's his name again?
Glenn Campbell.
He played banjo, guitar and everything with Glenn Campbell when he's like
yay.
and he's like
Nice dog.
anybody in Nashville, I think it is, that does anything in country music and bluegrass, he's been there. It's,
Yeah, Carl
the guy was
Jackson.
amazing.
Carl Jackson is so amazing.
And he was so
We-
down to earth.
We went to the launch party for this. Morton does have his own TikTok, and it's the 1870. I'm gonna reply to you here. It's at the 1870 Morton. And if you're watching this on a replay on YouTube, which we're all live right now, but this is going to go up on YouTube. None of this is going to make sense to the people that are watching because you can't see the screen. And Morton and I talked about this. We said we need to read the things, and we just don't do it. Yeah. But we're gonna say nighty night for now. Thanks for spending time with us. Go make something fun. Go make some paper
we'll be back
airplanes.
on later with the bread.
We will be back on later.
Hopefully it poofs up okay.
He'll be baking the bread.
You'll be
I'm
painting
gonna paint it the Four Seasons. I'm gonna do the Four Seasons on bread. I love that idea. That's gonna be good. Okay, everybody.
Thanks everybody. Thanks
And
for the likes.
the live that we do of the midnight bread baking,
28,000 likes.
I'll put that on YouTube too. So if you don't catch the live, you can see it later. Everybody have a great night.
Thank you.
Bye. Say bye, honey.
Cheerio.
Bye-bye.